we do a Scotland quiz here.
So it is a Scotland
Might come
quiz.
up short here, by the way.
You reckon? Nah, you said that last time, but that was your tactic last time. You got 100%. As a Glaswegian yourself, of course, how does it feel not only to have Scotland qualify, but have matches here at Hampden as well?
I think it's amazing.
When was your last Scotland game? Do you remember what the last one you went to was?
Last Scotland game I went to. Oh, it's a hard one.
Hello guys, as you can see, look at that, I'm back outside of Hampden Park. I've got a lot of stuff on me today. I'm leaving Scotland for a few days to watch the England game. I will be back for the Scotland game. There is so much content coming up. It's going to be mad, honestly. I've got some great places to watch England and Scotland games coming up. Real exciting times. So if you're new, please do subscribe. Please do remember to hit that like button. So, thanks for coming back on the channel, mate.
Back.
He's back, and look, he's in his Scotland shirt this time.
With the respect on the side and the
I know, absolutely buzzing to see it on you, mate. I bet you're so excited for the Euros.
Aye, very, very. It's fast approaching now. It's been 22 years since the last competition. 23 because of COVID. But
yeah, that's what I was going to say. What are your Scotland tournament memories, if you even have any?
I don't have any.
But do you look back on any tournaments and remember anything? And
No.
did you get told anything by anyone?
Well, yeah, I've not really been told anything by anyone, to be honest. But only like myself looking back. I've seen like the World Cups and such, and playing Brazil and doing well against nations like that, and all that sort of beating Netherlands, I think, in 1978, who went on to the final of the World Cup. And Scotland have been very unlucky as well, because I think it's 2 or 3 times that they've failed to qualify through the group stages due to goal difference.
Yeah.
There's been a couple stinkers in there, but more often than not, I've been saying this on TSF and that, like, Scotland do show up, like, as an underdog. They don't just come and get battered. They might not always make it through, but they don't,
It was results that I've been researching, like, yeah, you have had good results against Brazil, potentially, and, Holland and stuff like that. It's games against Morocco and Peru and stuff like that. Then Costa Rica have let Scotland down.
It was an African team as well.
Yeah.
That beat us, or drew us.
I think it was Morocco, did you one that knocked you out, at one point.
Yeah, so if they can kind of get over that voodoo, obviously this isn't the World Cup, this is the Euros, so if they can get over that, I think they can do alright. The fact that as well you can qualify in the 3rd place is going to help.
An advantage
Northern
as well.
Ireland did that in 2016, went on to play Italy of course, but...
Absolutely, and so, as a Glaswegian yourself of course, how does it feel not only to have Scotland qualify, but have matches here at Hampden as well?
I think it's amazing. Like, I remember when Scotland were close to qualifying for the World Cup under Gordon Strachan. That's probably a memory that I remember. We went away to Slovenia, we had to beat Slovenia, we ended up drawing and messing it up. But I remember the feeling after leaving here. I was at the Slovakia game, that we're going to a World Cup, and I just thought, this place is going to be buzzing. Glasgow's going to be buzzing, like Scotland's going to be pandemonium. It's already rich in culture when it comes to football, but obviously there's a big divide and there's big differences in fan bases, of course. So you've got one side supporting this side and the other supporting the other. However, with Scotland, you're like, everybody's just going to be together. It's going to be absolutely pandemonium. Obviously that didn't happen, so I'm expecting that to a certain extent.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to see everyone coming together.
Yeah, because COVID, it's not going to be the exact same. You're not going to get 50,000 fans here. But you're still going to, I think, 12,000 fans are getting into the stadium. So.
Yeah. And so for people watching who maybe are watching this video from abroad or whatever, who are like some of the key players to look out for Scotland?
Well, there's some that obviously stand out straight off the bat that people know worldwide, like your Andy Robertsons, Scott McTominay, Man United player. But there's also, for me, the top man at the moment is John McGinn. He's a goal threat, really powerful player. I think he could go again from Aston Villa. I think he's their best midfielder, because I'd say Grealish is a forward.
Attacker, yeah.
But yeah, I'd say John McGinn is Scotland's top man. You've obviously got Kieran Tierney as well, who's breaking through and is doing really well. And out with that, we've got the emergence of 3 young players that have had good seasons in the last couple of years as well. Turnbull from Celtic was included in the squad, Nathan Patterson from Rangers included in the squad, and of course Billy Gilmore, which I'm so excited about him.
Yeah, he's a great
I'd love to see him start. I'd absolutely love it. But yeah, I'd say the first guys that I mentioned and the breakout stars, just keep a wee close eye out on them.
Who's going to win it? Who's going to win the Euros?
I think Portugal are going to win it. If they get out the group at death, I see them doing well.
Golden Boot?
And with this, I'm going to go Kylian Mbappe. I see France going deep into the tournament. I was tempted to go Cristiano, but I think France will go deep into the tournament, so I'll go Kylian Mbappe.
Fair enough.
Game.
Surprise nation?
Surprise nation, I think, could be these lads here. Scotland, there's a lot overlooking them. I've seen a lot predicting them bottom of the group, and listen, it might happen. But I do think we've got a better squad these days, so I'm going to go Scotland.
And how far can Scotland go? That was going to be my next question. What round would you realistically say they're going to get to?
Well, you don't want to win the group, by the way. So if you're England,
that's a good point, yeah.
And they're going for the group, I think it could be goodbye to England if they finish top of the group. So in second and third, I take second and last 16.
Last 16.
Aye, so that'd be realistic. Get through the groups is probably an overachievement at the moment, so I'd go that.
So we've just finished filming a vid on your channel. We had to use a bin as a tripod, which was fun.
I came prepared.
Yeah. So how are things going with your channel and the pod and all that? Like all your links obviously be below.
I'm not going to lie, I've not been back since the last video we done.
Oh yeah.
But that's more so because you know yourself, when you've got your own channel, you have to come up with the ideas, edit them, write them. You need to do everything.
Yeah.
You're not filming.
It's tough, yeah.
So with time wise, it's not really suited me at the moment. But I just need to get back to.
You've got a 6-month old, maybe a little bit older than that now.
No, 5.
5. There you go.
Oh,
not bad, not bad.
So that's why.
Yeah.
But whereas I've been over on TSF for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
So there's like a group of guys there so I don't need to do all the editing. I can show up to a shoot and just, you know what I mean? Just
be the star of the show, be the face. When was your last Scotland game? Do you remember what the last one you went to was?
Last Scotland game I went to, oh, it's a hard one. The last one that sticks out in memory was the Slovakia World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
We beat them 1-0. I think I went to a friendly maybe after that, Costa Rica. Oh no, in fact I went to Israel. I went to a Nations League game versus Israel.
Haven't you played them like
1,000 times?
Yeah.
I think Scotland won 4-2 that night, and I think it's cemented as top of the group, which obviously it's actually quite fitting because it's took us to where we are now.
Yeah. If it wasn't for that,
Alex McLeish was the manager. McGregor was in goals.
Yeah.
Forrest I think scored a couple goals that day.
You got any bets on for the Euros? Any accas?
My outsider's probably, well, they're in amongst it, but I'm starting to fancy Belgium. Although
I think Turkey could be good for a few accumulators, you know.
Way, if the Euros was won on strips, their home top is majestic.
I think we've got a good top this year, England.
I like England's as well.
And the blue.
Turkey's is better.
Yeah.
No, I really like Turkey's, England's. See the badge in the middle with the Nike? I really like that. But
it's
also,
nice.
Italy's top is a belter.
Yeah, it is.
Top.
There's a few stinkers in there as well. Like, to be fair, I don't mind the Scottish one, but for the first tournament, I think they could have done a bit better with it.
Maybe.
But you've got to have one. It's a moment in history, isn't it, for you?
I just like Adidas though as well.
So, remember the last time you came on, you told me you weren't very good at quizzes. And you ended up smashing it 100%.
Modest, but listen, we're doing a Scotland quiz here.
So, it is a Scotland quiz.
Might come up short here, by the way.
You reckon? Nah, you said that last time, but that was your tactic last time. You got 100%.
I did.
Right, you ready then?
Yes, I'm ready, mate.
So, can he retain his 100% record? Let's find out. Including this one, how many Euros have Scotland qualified for?
Oh, see, that's...
Including this one.
Including this one? Can it be a lot, can it? My God, I don't think they've been as successful in qualifying for the Euros as they have the World Cup, so I'm just going to go... They were in 98. Can it be 2, can it?
Including this one?
No, I'm going to go 4.
Oh,
it's 3.
In between 3.
That's what I was going to go. Right, okay.
You've gone 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if you can get 4 out of 5. An 80% record.
I was close.
Who are Scotland's joint top scorers of all time?
I believe Dalglish.
Yep.
Oh, is it?
I'll give you a little clue. So I'll give you a clue. One of us has mentioned him already today at some point, just like off camera. We were chatting. I don't think either of us have mentioned McCoist. You're a Rangers man. You're clearly not a Scotland man as much as a Rangers man.
I know. Dalglish. That should be easy, shouldn't it?
Bit of a legend from like the past days gone by.
Nah, mate.
Dennis Law.
Dennis Law. Right, okay.
Bit of a while ago, that one. Bit closer to now, if you know what I mean. Who missed the penalty for Scotland against England in Euro '96?
Gary Mack.
Gary Mack it was, yeah.
Oh, I love Gary, but he should have scored. Is the ball no move or something?
That's what they said. Yuri Geller apparently was in a helicopter when he moved it. Remember the geezer who used to bend the spoons?
Involved there.
Yeah.
Or McAllister had scored.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
Yeah.
But question 4, Scotland got knocked out on goals scored in Euro '96. Not goal difference, not by points, but goals scored. That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
Who did they beat in the final group game 1-0? 1-0 of course wasn't enough, but they beat someone 1-0.
Euro 96, would that have been Netherlands? No, was that World Cup?
That was the Netherlands in that tournament. They, I think, drew with the Netherlands, lost to England, then they won.
Couldn't tell you, mate.
Switzerland it was.
Switzerland.
Tough one. That was a tough question.
Known for
I'm
their
sorry.
chocolate, Switzerland.
Known for, you know, keeping games tight as well by the look of things. This could be a tough question. I think I've mugged you off with this quiz a little bit today compared to the Rangers one.
International quizzes are hard.
But current Scotland captain Andy Robertson has how many caps for Scotland?
I'll
give you within 3.
How many caps does Andrew Robertson have for Scotland?
I'll give you within like 3 then. If you get it within 3, I'll give you a point.
Andrew Robertson. He's got to be up there. 35.
44.
Wow. Fair play.
Fair play.
Fair play.
Skipper.
It's so hard to get like 50 caps in that as well.
I know,
like,
yeah.
Fair enough.
Thanks so much for coming on, mate. I really do wish Scotland all the best, like I say, just except from when they're playing England. I'd love to see Scotland do well.
I like to see the home nations do well as well.
Yeah,
like,
and Wales. We'll give Wales a little shout out as well.
For all there's a wee bit of banter, I do like to see home nations do well, but not too well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Not too well. I know we do well, but not too well.
So for everyone watching, where can they go and find you? Where's the best place for them to look?
At the moment, always on the Talk Scottish Football podcast channel, so you can head over there, doing constant stuff surrounding the Euros, podcasts, reactions, the whole shebang, small documentary kind of type videos as well, and also my channel Sharp Div, which we've done a video on. So.
Yeah, love it. I'm sure people will all know you. So yeah, go and check out all the links in the description box below. Remember to like and subscribe.
And
thank you so much for watching.
Viva la Linden Dykes.